Shalom, shalom. This is El Dayo from One Nation, One Power. Coming back to you, brothers and sisters, one more time. Giving all honor to the Most High Ahaya, to his son Yeshaya, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, our mother, the Holy Spirit. Now, I'm back to bring a little clarity on how you deal with demons and how you deal with devils according to the Bible. Not according to me, but according to the Bible. Now, blow that dust off your Bible. If you already have blown that dust off your Bible, open up your Bible and let's go for a ride. Get your pencil and get your paper, because I'm going to teach this lesson on open rebuke and how to do it so you brothers and sisters can apply it in the future. Because the crabs are crawling out of the barrel. So let's try to put a couple of crabs back down in the barrel. You know, every time they see a crab going somewhere, them other crabs try to grab their ankles and bring them back down into the barrel. So let's go first to our favorite passage, Isaiah chapter 28. Isaiah chapter 28. And let me show you how to slice and dice, my brethren, with the Ginsu knife. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9 and 10. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept. Precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. Here a little and there a little. Go down to verse 12. To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith you may cause the weary to rest. And this is the refreshing, yet they did not hear. Nah. That ain't how you read the Bible. Nah. This is the refreshing, says the Most High God. Now let's continue, shall we? Go to Psalms 119. Psalms 119 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way. I hate every false teacher teaching false doctrine, especially those that look like me. I'm supposed to hate every false way. Now, stay in Psalms 119 and 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. I hate every false, foul-mouthed, disrespectful, not raised Hebrew Israelite in the world. Did you hear me talking? Let's continue. 2 Timothy. I told you we're going for a ride. 2 Timothy. I'm going to show you the proper way to use the Ginsu knife called the Word of God. 1 Timothy chapter 5, and we want verse number 20. 1 Timothy 5 and 20. Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. Them that sin in stupidity and ignorance rebuke before all, that all may fear. Let's continue. Go to Hebrews chapter 5. Hebrews chapter 5, and we want verse number 13. Hebrews 5 and 13. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a baby. Everyone that uses the word of God unskillfully, untactfully, is still a baby. Goo gaga. Goo gaga. Don't know what they preach or what they affirm. Let's continue. Go with me now to Psalms chapter 17 and verse number 3. Psalms 17 and verse number 3. Them that sin, rebuke before all. Psalm 17 and 3. Thou hast proved mine heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me, and shall find nothing. What? And shall find nothing. What? I am proposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Did you hear what the writer said? He said, Most High, in the middle of the night, you're going to come and you're going to search my heart. But I'm here to let you know, Most High, I've already, 1 John 1, 7, 8, and 9, confessed my sins. And I know that you faithful and just to forgive me of my sins. I'm not going to let the sun go down upon my wrath. So I get it right before I go to bed, because I know you're going to search the hearts of the people when they're sleeping. But Most High, you ain't going to find nothing in me. I even watch my mouth. Let's continue. Stay in Psalms. Go to 32 and 9. One of the first things the Holy Spirit does when she calls you to ministry is fix your mouth. Psalms 32 and verse number 9. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding. What? Be ye not as the horse or as the mule that don't have no understanding, still a baby, unskillful in the word of God. Hello. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with the bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Whose mouth, what? Gotta have a bridle or a bit put in it so they can keep it shut. Let's continue. Stay in the book of Psalms, chapter 36. Most High gonna move after this video. Psalms 36 and 3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. What? The words of an unskillful, unlearned Israelite are what? The words of his mouth are iniquity. Nothing coming out of it but bitterness. Nothing coming out of it that profits the people of God. Nothing come out of it that's going to spiritually help the people of God. Only thing coming out of it is the lowest frequency on planet Earth. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He had left off to be wise and to do good. Verse 4, he devises mischief upon his bed, and he setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. When he on his bed at night, all he can think about is that righteous Israelite. Instead of his mind being on his woman and his children, his mind is constantly running on that righteous Israelite that's putting in the work. The crabs are crawling up from the barrel, and we shall knock them to hell back down where they belong, at the bottom of the barrel. Go now to Psalms 39 and verse number 1. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. Stop. I said, I will take heed to my ways. This is what brothers don't do no more. They don't take heed to their own ways. They just out here like loose cannons, not sent by the Most High, not called by the Most High, but to be an open disgrace to the Most High. I said, I will take heed to my ways. I'm going to watch my ways. I'm going to make sure that I ain't doing nothing going to make the Father mad at me. I said I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my mouth, that I open up my mouth in curses, that I open up my mouth in blasphemy, that I open up my mouth thinking that only 66 books is the books that God gave everybody. You're left behind. That's why you have no understanding. That's why you have no wisdom. She left you behind. So continue to read out of your manipulated Psalms 119:69. For the wicked have forged a lie, and you eating it and you teaching nothing but lies to the simple and to the unlearned. But Elder, I yield here today to issue an open rebuke that you stop sinning with your mouth, or the Most High gonna close your mouth. Let's continue. It get better. Psalms 50:6. I'm showing you guys how to use the Bible as the Ginsu knife that it is. Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Your mouth hasn't been aligned, preserved, or delivered to take the covenant of the Most High God in your mouth, because the words of God are holy. And every time you cuss using the words of God, you defame the Most High God. Do you hear me talking? The wicked have taken the covenant of the Most High in their filthy, disrespectful, need to have salt shoved in their mouth Israelites. Let's continue to use the Bible as the Ginsu knife that it is. Psalms 50:19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. I rebuke you, devil. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. I rebuke you, devil. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. You slander your own brother. If you guys better hear me talking. Did you just see Psalms 50:19-20? Hello! Hello! Let's read it down some more. Verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee. But I will reprove thee, devil. But I will reprove thee, and set them in order before mine eye. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God. And to him that ordereth his conversation aright I will deliver. Let's continue to use the Ginsu knife. Always speaking against thy brother, not even knowing whether you affirm or what you preach. Psalms 59:12. Psalms 59:12. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride. And for cursing and lying which they speak, consume them in wrath. Consume them, that they may not be. And let them know that God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. What did that say? Let's read it again. Psalms 59:12. For the sin of their mouth. What? The sin of their mouth. What? The sin of their mouth. Anytime you using the Bible and you cussing, you sinning with your mouth. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them be taken in their pride. And for cursing, 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 and lying which they speak. See, lying come with cursing. Consume them in wrath. What? Consume them in wrath. What the writer say? Consume them in wrath. You see, the apple don't fall far from the tree. You had Hebrews doing this back then. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Consume them in wrath. Consume them that they may not be. And let them know that God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Selah. What that mean? Kill them, Most High, and show all the other Israelites that's following them that you don't play with people using your Bible and cussing at the same time. Kill them, Most High. Let's continue. Proverbs 4. When you get swept away, I'll make a video about you. Proverbs 4. When you get swept away, it's soon to come. I'll make a video about you. Proverbs 4 and 24. Proverbs 4 and 24. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips. Put far from thee. Perverse what? Lips. Put far from thee. A crooked mouth. Always speaking against thy brother. This is how you open rebuke your brothers with the word of the Most High God. Go now to Proverbs 8 and 13. Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance, and the evil way. And the froward mouth do I hate. And the disrespectful, crooked, cursing mouth do I hate, says the Most High, not me. Let's continue now. Let's go to Proverbs. We want to go to Proverbs 11 and 9. Proverbs 11 and 9. We are using the Ginsu technique. Proverbs 11 and 9. Proverbs 11 and 9. And hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor. A hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor. A hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor. That's so sweet to me. I need to say it again. A hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite with his foul mouth destroyeth his own neighbor. But through knowledge shall the just be delivered. The just through knowledge gonna be delivered after I get done with this video, because they're gonna understand not to make the same mistakes you make before you get swept away. Proverbs 13 and 3. Proverbs 13 and 3. Proverbs 13 and 3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. What? He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. What? He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. You know this is our book. This hood talk. He that keepeth his mouth in the hood keep his life. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. What? He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. Sweep them away, O Most High. Sweep them away. Sweep them away, O Most High. Because they don't know who they playing with. Now, concerning the olive tree in the Bible, in the book of Romans, concerning the olive tree. Now, in Psalms 119:69, the writer told you that the wicked was going to forge a lie. Now, the Most High speak plain. That's why he gave us the second stick, the Bible of the 10 tribes of the house of Israel. Brothers and sisters, I want you to see the example of why the Most High gave us the second stick and took us away from and sped us up on a UFO to get us away from all of those that rejected it. They stand stuck in 66 books trying to form their own ideologies, and now they're grasping for straws. Now they behind us eating all of the exhaust fumes that's coming from the jet, and now they mad. So now, let's get the proper breakdown of the olive tree according to the second stick that was given to us to make it all plain. See, brothers and sisters, all of those that are just using the Bible right now, they stuck. The Most High got them stuck, and they ain't going nowhere, because he ain't going back to get them. He leaving them right there. So they're going to start to teach all kind of damnable doctrines, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Let's now go to 1 Nephi chapter 10. 1 Nephi chapter 10. We're going right to the meat. 1 Nephi chapter 10. And we're going to start at verse 12. The olive tree broken down and explained plainly. Yea, even my father spake much concerning the Gentiles, and also concerning the house of Israel. Also concerning the house of Israel. Yea, even my father spake much concerning the Gentiles, and also concerning the house of Israel, that they should be compared like unto an olive tree, whose branches should be broken off and should be scattered upon all the face of the earth. That they, at the same time, the 10 tribes coming back, the Gentiles coming back with us, because we are their teachers. Oh, you better come on out of here. You better come on out of here and smell some coffee. How do you think the Gentiles are going to learn how to live in the kingdom if we don't teach them? So now, let's set this in order. Now we know very plainly, according to the word of the Most High God, who he with and who he not with. And for all of you brothers and sisters that's laughing and clapping like seals, watching this brother's soul about to be swept away by the Most High, you are just as much in sin as he is. How can you listen to anybody teaching from a holy book? It's holy. Though they tampered with it, it's still holy. And then you defame it for your daddy the devil by cussing over it. This is an open rebuke to every Israelite worldwide that would dare open up your mouth with profanity, which is a sin to the Most High, and teach the brethren. This is El Dayo from One Nation, One Power, doing my job with this open rebuke. Stop sinning with your mouth. It don't look right and it don't sound right. Shalom.